Hey guys, John Jones here with you with the Rutherford County housing stats for July. Let's look at closed sales. Closed sales were almost dead even with last month. They were down slightly, 4%. However, pendings were up 13% over last month. So we'll watch that going forward. Inventory is 33% higher than it was this time last year. We're sitting about a 3.5 month supply of homes, which as we said last month, we're kind of easing into a buyer's market. We're probably in a buyer's market in several price points. However, prices have remained pretty steady. I would argue that in a lot of price points, they've obviously come down a little bit. Remember, rates started creeping up in the basically the summer of 22. And as I was looking at this chart, and the reason I was kind of looking at this chart is because in the last week or so, the 10-year Treasury bond, the yield has gone down, which has allowed the rates to ease down a little bit. So really during that time, from August of 22 till now, the rates have been anywhere, and I'm talking about conventional rate, anywhere between probably 6.5 to almost 8. Okay, and during that time, it's kind of just done this, up and down, nothing too crazy. The blue represents the rates as they're going up during this time period. The red represents contracts written. So as you can see, when this rate jumps down or comes down into the 6.5 range or even below 7, obviously sales go up. As it moves above 7, the sales decline. And we've been watching that kind of yo-yo pattern going on now for 3 years. So I say that to say this. Right now, rates are trending back down to where the conventional rate, I think probably today is around 6.65. Okay, so it's getting down there to 6.5. And let's look and see what kind of activity we get this month. Now, I think the reason July pendings were up is because this started kind of in that last week of July. So what that does when that rate goes down, let's just say it goes down a quarter point, half a point, man, it opens up the qualifications to so many more buyers in this country. It also allows people who are kind of on the fence, kind of right there, maybe to go ahead and jump into the market and buy a home. So, they keep talking about the Fed, is possibly going to cut some rates moving forward this fall. Will that 100% affect the 10-year Treasury, which affects the 30-year mortgage rate? Not necessarily, but in most cases, it does indirectly affect it in a way that makes it come down. So we'll watch all that. But at the end of the day, the market's kind of steady. It's not really too much of an advantage for the buyer or the seller. I will tell people, though, that are waiting for rates to come down to 5.5 to buy, the home that you're going to buy is going to cost quite a bit. If they get down to 5.5, you're going to watch home prices start going up because the demand will shrink the inventory fast. It's not like we have a huge inventory. We got a pretty just average inventory. But remember, it was ridiculous back there at the beginning of 22. I think we had like 89 homes on the market, which is unheard of. So anyway, call us if you need us, 867-3020. Thank you.